20th, and we are on the George Washington Bridge because I have a competition tomorrow, and I'm weighing in today in South Windsor, Connecticut, if I'm correct, at Lightning Fitness. So we're heading there now. The drive is taking forever because there's so much traffic. Chris has eaten breakfast. I have not. I'm very hungry. Should be there for like, I guess we should have been there like 10:30, but now we're closer to 11 o'clock, which stinks for me, but I'll hang in there and we'll see how this goes. Let's see how weigh-in is. We're here, finally. It's like the longest drive ever, but I get to weigh in now and then go look for some food because I'm starving. It's a doctor's scale, so it was set for 140. I stood on the scale, it didn't go over, so I make weight. There's nothing eventful about that, so I'm not gonna bore you with the details. But we did find out that if we make a right out of this parking lot, we get food, so let's go.
Come on, up and go again. Split.
Alright, event one, log clean and press away. Didn't go as planned. I got 14 reps when I practiced. If you check out that video of me and one of my clients, Rebecca, training, I hit 15 reps. So this time I hit 14 reps. So not a PR, but it was an event win. I won by 1 rep. So Chris already yelled at me. He said the girl hit 13 before me. He said I had that number in my head of what I had to get, but there was still another girl that had to go after me. So I'm just lucky that 14 was enough. And I'm gonna get my head in the game because deadlifts are next, and I ain't gonna mess that up. That's my jam.
Come on. Let's go. Now turn it on and go. All the reps now. Come on. Smoke it now. Up. Up, 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 up. So I'm smiling because I won the deadlift event, again by 1 rep. I actually thought that I would have, I mean, it sounds cocky, but deadlift, I thought I would have won by more, but It's still good. I hit 18. He hit 18 in practice, so that's a good thing. Next 2 events I'm a little worried about. Moving events. I always say I don't do as well in moving events. I feel like I'm squinting into the sun. That's worse. I don't do as well in moving events. It's not my strong suit. But I've been practicing a lot, so hopefully that pays off. So the next event is farmers handles, 50 feet down, and then grabbing a sandbag, carrying it back. So we'll see how that goes. Wish me luck.
When they cross that line,
Okay. Just the front, right?
Yeah.
well, she's a
Hey, smooth as fast.
If you're ready, set, go. Let's go, Kristen. Go.
Faster feet, let's go, fast feet. Come on, move, move, move.
There you go.
Come on, Dave! Come on, Dave, let's go! Keep moving, Dave! Go, go, go! You're almost there! Come on, Kristen!
Down.
Let's go!
Up, lean and run.
Let's go! Come on, Kristen!
Yeah, that was awesome.
You're almost there.
Is this sexy? So sexy. I'm gonna rub you with tacky.
Good job.
That felt so different than I thought it was. Let me have it.
Get tack in the can too.
I know.
Second place, Lord Arsenal. First place, Kristen Graham.
All right, so the day is over, and I misspoke earlier when I said that the next event was the farmers handles. They were supposed to be next, but instead they set up the yoke carries. So that was the 3rd event. That being said, my yoke carry was not a good experience. I have got to learn to do the moving events to perform them better. I didn't bomb anything. I know like my first show, I bombed the farmers handles. And at nationals, I bombed the yoke. I didn't bomb the yoke today. It just wasn't great. Then there was the farmers handles and the sandbag medley, and that went well. I took 2nd place on that, and only by it was less than a second. It was like, I don't know, an 1/8 of a second or something. So that was really good. I did really well on that. Sun is bad. Okay.
I did really well on that. I just didn't take first. That's okay. I did good. Then there was we finished with the stone series, which I was kind of nervous about because I've never done a stone series before, let alone with tacky. So I tried tacky the other day on Sunday for the first time, and that was interesting, but I didn't do a series. I just messed with a stone and kept playing with it. So to do a series was very different, and I really liked it. I felt like I needed more. Like I really wanted to keep going because it was so fun using tacky and you move so fast. So that was really cool.
91 south.
But I ended up taking second place in that by a second? I think it was a second. So for somebody that's never done a stone series before, never used tacky before, I was really happy. And cool thing, I always, when I do the stone series, when I was practicing, I was 2-timing them. If any of you speak strongman, I was lapping it and then lifting to my chest. With tacky, I was 1-timing these babies, so that was really cool. So very cool experience. There always seems to be something new in strongman that I've never done before. This was, I guess, the new element in this competition, and again, very, very cool. I liked it. That unknown component, I definitely enjoy that. It's tricky, and it definitely leaves you a little bit nervous, especially being new to the sport, but it's a lot of fun, and I did take first place, so actually, I did take first place. That's very cool. So I am Connecticut's lightweight strongest woman. So very, very cool thing to end the day with. And that qualified me for nationals, which I know I've spoke about this before in previous vlogs, but last year I did my first show in October, which qualified me for nationals in November. I had 6 weeks to train, and I did really well at nationals considering it was only my second show and I had such a short period of time to train. Now I have time to train, so I'm gonna be super ballsy right now and say